Hi, happy Mother's Day. You want to say happy Mother's Day and then you can leave?
Happy Mother's Day.
All right, I'll go. Happy Mother's Day, and I hope everyone is having a great day, relaxing, doing whatever they want, going to brunches and lunches and whatever you want. It was a regular day for me. I got up early, got my daughter fed, ready for church. She got to wish everyone at church a happy Mother's Day. Waited for my son to wake up, fed him, and then I took a nap. And I've been sleeping a good portion of the day till my daughter returned, and now I got to feed them again. Like I said before, I don't love Mother's Day. But I have an awesome mom. She is strong and beautiful and smart and very steady, gracious and wise, and it kind of sucks being the intense, sometimes out of control, aggressive person in comparison. I need you to leave. Thanks. So she's awesome. But I was thinking a lot about being a mom and thinking about mothers and the things we say to our children. And I realized that my anxiety definitely bumped up a hell of a lot when I became a mom. My fear of driving escalated. I used to, in my head, when I lived in New York, I was like, I'm going to be a great driver. I'm going to be so hot and, pushing the whip. And no. I need to pray. I worry about my kids' life all the time. I worry that I'm also going to just traumatize them. I have been a survivor of a lot of trauma, and I also know how we can kind of fuck our kids up without even wanting to, just because we're fucked up. And that's really hard for me, and that is something I wrestle with every single day. And I think all moms would feel that pressure. I think. And maybe mine is just to the 10th degree, but it's really hard. But I guess I compel us today to just be careful with our words. I think as children, we look up to our parents and we look up to our moms, and those are big shoes to follow. Even when we're 15 and we are yelling that we hate them, there's a shift, and you realize your parents are right, and you realize you could have been spared some things. But also, I hear a constant script from my parents and from my mother specifically that I just can't meet, and as an adult now, I spend a lot of time feeling like I need to protect my parents and take care of them, which is awesome, but it leaves me with a lot of stress. Even in this, my vulnerability, my candor, my transparency, I had no qualms with it. Well, I mean, other than just like nerves and stuff, but I started to have qualms when I started to see how it was going to affect my parents, how mutual people approach them. But I will say I've spoken to my family and everyone's good with it. But I think about my mom, and I think about, just different scripts. A good woman should have their bed made every day. A good Puerto Rican woman should have a clean home, empty sink. So when people come to visit and it's not up to par, I have to apologize. I can have people here on a daily basis and every day be like, sorry, I didn't hit the mark. And that's because in my head, I feel like I'm being a bad woman, a bad wife. My bed's not made. There's dishes in the sink. And who cares? I'm a single mom with 2 kids, but it's that pressure. It's those mom scripts. Same thing with my weight or with my career. Most moms, good moms, want to raise their kids and spare them hurt and pain And my mom has lived her life to make sure her children are well, and has carried on a lot of burdens when she doesn't feel like we are. And those burdens have passed on to me because I feel like I don't want to disappoint her. Even when I was diagnosed with MBD, major depressive disorder, I told her, and she was like, is that like a clinical diagnosis? Because I've definitely had bouts of sadness, bouts of depression. You know, when things are bad, you're like, oh, I'm feeling depressed. But the clinical diagnosis really showed her, and it showed my family, that this is a disease I've been dealing with for a long time. But I have to tell you, I felt bad. I felt like I didn't want my mom to feel badly that I had mental health issues. I didn't want her to feel responsible. So we're communicating a lot about the pressure I feel, any feelings she feels. But anyway, I'm a mom, and I can be hella intense. And I just constantly remind myself to be very careful with those black and white statements. Very careful with a good person should do this, or this kind of woman needs to be doing this. It was important for all of us to get our college diploma. We didn't have a choice. You come out of this house, you get a college diploma. And we've all graduated. All three of us have college diplomas. But at the same time, as you've heard, I didn't pick the best college. They gave me lots of money, but I hated F&M. And I didn't do well there emotionally. And I wonder if maybe I should have taken some time off and really dealt with some other things in my life. So I'm very careful not to put those constants in my kids' lives, because I don't want them to feel the same kind of anxiety. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling today, but it's just a lot when it comes to moms and being a mom and being a parent. So happy Mother's Day. Be easy with your mom. If there's someone else who can cook, please cook. One of the things I freaking hate on Mother's Day is that I still have to do everything. It kind of sucks. So I'm going to go make dinner and get ready for Monday. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day.